Hey, Pastor Riley.
Huh, good to see you, Skylar. I hope I'm not bothering you.
No worries.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're here. I've been meaning to ask you to call the secretary to set up some meeting times for the event planning.
Okay, yeah, sure. That's great.
You sure everything's okay?
Yeah, I just needed to think for a little bit.
All right, well, I'll see you later then.
Wait. I'm sorry. We should talk.
No problem. Here. What would you like to talk about?
It's like I can't seem to focus on simple praying or reading the Bible.
Is it that you don't want to do those things?
No, I don't. I just feel like I'm in this spiritually awkward place, you know?
Interesting. I like the way that sounds, spiritually awkward, but I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
Kind of stuck.
Do you have any idea what is keeping you stuck like this? You know, I don't think it's a coincidence, us meeting here like this. You have been on my heart. And I think I know why.
Yeah.
Because I see you hurting.
It's not. It just. You see, I feel like crying already. I just have such a challenge opening up like this.
It's okay. What's the first thing that comes to mind when I ask you what's been burdening you?
Well, things at home.
What kind of things specifically? Is it drugs or sexual abuse or fighting or whatever?
No, none of those. More of like my dad and his work problems and him always just bringing home this chaos, this strife. I try not to let it get me down, but then I think of what my mom has to go through at home. I don't know, it's all this discouragement. I don't read the Bible like I used to, and I don't pray as much as I did. I feel like my relationship with Christ has changed. And I hate feeling like I don't have the faith I once had.
Skylar, you're going through a difficult season, but you don't have to be ashamed of it at all.
I know I've changed in some good ways, but am I like Christ? I'm not. And I don't know if I can be.
Do you know the story of Esther? Amazing how she was able to save the entire Jewish race. She had the opportunity to become favored by the king. Then when the king wanted to murder all the Jews, Esther was the only one that was able to stop it. She asked God for his help, and she became fearless. Do you think when she was ripped from her home and everything looked so terrifying, she thought she would become so fearless? God was molding Esther like clay to be a mighty woman. Even though she didn't know it, God was still working in her. She might even have felt that she was far from God. but he was always by her side. And he is always by yours.
Then why is it so difficult for me to see that he is by my side? I'm tired of feeling stuck and holding myself back.
Do you think it's fear?
What do you mean?
I believe you're afraid of something.
I don't think I'm afraid.
You're not afraid of anything?
I know I must have some fears, but it's hard. There must be a wall I put up, you know? A wall protecting myself from whatever it is I'm afraid of. With all of the home problems and me just keeping it in, hiding it, or ignoring it, but then it's like, wait, where's the hope? I mean, I know I have a future, but there's this fog in my mind when I think about it. What's the future? Will my family get better? But most of all, I want to reach my dreams so badly. It hurts. Like, do I have a purpose? Will I make a true difference? God, it's so unknown.
Just repeat after me. I give up my burdens.
I give up my burdens.
Discouragement does not have a hold on me.
Discouragement does not have a hold on me.
Fear does not have a hold on me.
Fear does not have a hold on me.
Thank you, Skylar.
I have not guarded my heart. Please, God. Please. I've allowed darkness to sit on my throne. Soften my heart. I'm your clay.